Welcome to Suburban DIY. My name is Rich. Check it out. We picked up this Craftsman 10-inch blade table saw, and the price free. One of our neighbors had put it out for a bulk trash pickup day, and one of my other neighbors saw him do it, knocked on my door, and said, "Hey, you might be interested in this." And yeah, you bet we are. I love adding tools to Suburban DIY, but we are actually in need of a table saw. So happy to get this, and of course, the best price of all. The Very similar to the Craftsman table saw that we restored for our friends at the Flight Springs Ranch. So very familiar with this model. A couple of things. We've got the miter piece here is bent. We'll need to straighten that. Everything else is operational. It turns on. Nice. There is a blade, and the blade looks to be in pretty good shape. But some of these handles are pretty tight, and they feel like they might have, I don't know if they're rusted, but they need a little bit of grease and they need some attention. Everything else is working just fine. So today we're going to start by removing the top here from the base. And the reason is I just want to clean up the base. It's pretty straightforward, but we'll start there. Then we'll get inside this and we'll flip it upside down and we'll get into the motor. We'll grease up all of these components. And depending on how it operates, I don't know if I'm going to take it apart and adjust the brushes or anything. I think it's probably going to be just fine. And yeah, just awesome. Love adding tools to the Suburban DIY. Thanks for joining us today. my battery ran out. What I did is I took it outside and I blew it off, cleaned it off, and then I used a high grit sandpaper to get this top really smooth. What I want to do now, I turned it over. I did blow out on the inside, and also wiped it down. And it wasn't that bad. There was some sawdust. There was some spider webs, the usual type stuff. So what I want to do now is just get in there, and some of the parts that are rusty, you want to grease them up and clean them up. So let's flip this upside down and take a look at what we got. So we're looking at the guts, looking at the motor. Again, wiped it down. Motor spins just fine. And the blade's actually in really good shape, so I'm going to keep that. It's this that you'll see is it's rusty down here. And then this on the bevel, where to change the angle of the blade, it's just really not running that smooth. So I'm going to see if I can clean up those spindles, and then we'll grease them up. So when I'm turning the knob, I keep forgetting that that we're on the tabletop here. So I need to raise this up so the blade can move without hitting the table. All right, well, I'm good with that. I think she's ready to go, meaning I'm going to put her back onto the base. Got a few scrap pieces here. We're going to see how she cuts. This piece is from a shovel. If you watched some of the episodes where we've been fixing a lot of garden tools, including about 20 pieces for the Flight Springs Ranch. Cut some more. So nice. Look at that stuff. All right, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for watching. We are getting much better at restoring tools, power tools, making things. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider doing so. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up too. It really helps out the channel and helps us to produce more content like this. So, hey, thanks for joining.